What's going on? What's going on? That's your boy HD Cuts. That is HD underscore KUTZ. So, you know, I haven't really made too many podcasts. I fell off again. Sorry, my fault about that. I was doing alright for a little bit. Made like two episodes. That's doing alright. But I just wanted to come back on here, 212 it up with y'all. I see what's going on. Um, talk a little bit about, the afterlife. Let's talk about the afterlife. And maybe some, couple things. Maybe we'll break everything down. We're just going to hop right into it. Um, so, I've been thinking, like, what does happen when you die? No one knows. Like, you just don't know what happened. Like, there's a lot of theories. A lot of theories. Some people believe you go to heaven. Straight up. Nah, you go to heaven, man. You go to hell. That's what some people think. Some people follow Jesus. Some people follow Abraham. Oh, I mean Muhammad, Abraham, Muhammad. At the end of the day, I believe no matter who you pray to, if you pray, you might just believe in energy, the universe. Anything could be a higher power. That's what they say, right? So, basically, either way, you pray or not, or who you pray to, you're all praying to the same one, the same God, right? So, you gotta have faith. That's how I feel. Like, you might as well have faith in something. Like, I believe in Jesus. Sometimes I have a little faith in believing that, He's the Son of God, and He walked on water, and He went up a mountain and talked to Lucifer and all that stuff. And, it's all stories, so it's like, how do you believe it? You could just be a prophet, but it's crazy. They talk about Jesus in the Quran. I think he's mentioned like 5 times. They call him Isa, ISA. And it's kind of like you want to go towards he might have just been a prophet, he wasn't the Son of God. But if you're a good Christian and Catholic, you believe, Jesus was the Son of God. So you pray through him. They also said that I think they pray through Muhammad to Allah, which is God. And, you know, somebody told me, I don't know if it's true, but they said Muhammad is actually in hell. They pray to Muhammad, he's the messenger, and then it relays it to God. I don't know if that's true. And, who knows? But I find it interesting. Like, I find it how interesting. You never know what could happen. And everybody want to know, right? So, you know, and then, they talk about nigga Bala. I think that's just like the um, first chapter of the Bible, basically. Not chapter, the first book. The first book. Before they get to, like, the resurrection and all that stuff. And, Jesus coming back. So the Jewish people, they believe in reincarnation, basically. So you'll get, reincarnated, and you just go into the next body. That's why they say that when you go into the light, you go into the light. When you're dying or whatever. And some say don't go to the light, go to the light. But really, they say that's you coming out of the womb. It's nice and dark in the womb, and then you come into the light. That's why you see light. And then they say, like, that's why you dream about people you never even seen before. Is because you're dreaming about, like, the other souls in your body. So they say, like, you might have 12 souls in your body, you might have 20. So every time you die, your soul leaves your body, goes into someone else. That's why they say, when someone dies, another person is born. And, they say that um, that's even why you have deja vu, is because the other souls in your body are thinking about someone. Think have like the being somewhere. You're like, damn, that never happened to me. That just feels so familiar, right? It's the other souls. So That's another theory, and it's crazy when you think about it. It's also said, also they say like all the souls, like when they're all content and happy in your body, like they did everything they wanted to do in life. That's when supposedly you're supposed to click or something to be like heaven on earth, and that's basically what they believe in. They say there's three worlds. Um, the other worlds are kind of like dimensions, not so much dimensions. It's called empathy, I think. Oh, you can read about all of this if you want to. It's in the 13th Petal Rose. They talk about it. The Kabbalah is just what basically Jewish people think about it, and the Kabbalah or whatever. And then they got the Dead Sea Scrolls, the Book of Enoch. That all talks about, that's another theory, the Nephilim and Anunnaki. Zechariah Stitchin has like a whole 5 book series about um, how, they came here, how Earth was created, the Big Bang basically, that was their universe coming into ours. And, they collided basically with Mars satellite or their moon. I think their moon hit, or their satellite hit into Mars or Mars moon, one way or the other. And then them atoms and particles and all that stuff, it came into our universe and created Earth. That was the first time the universe came around. But then they noticed like, damn, we're not the only ones out there. And these people live long. Like their years are like, we can't even live a year. It'd be like 30, like 36,000 years would be like 1 hour years type shit. Like that's why they say, like, in the Bible that people live for 3,065 years is because it was them, the gods that came here. And they'll add all them, it's the Anunnaki. Or the Nephilim, however you want to put it. I think the Nephilim was the offspring. And they talk like, so when they came around again, that's when they came onto Earth. And then some said there was already, people here, which were you know, the whatchamacallit, the people that were already here. And then some say that they came here, they were the only ones, and they were mining for gold. I talked about this in one of my episodes, but I just find it interesting. But then you got like all different theories. Some people think nothing happened. You just sit in the grave, dead, rotting in the dirt, or reincarnated. But I can't believe that. Look, I gotta have faith in something. Like, you just think nothing happened. I think that's my uncle. They just passed away. Rest in peace. Like they said that they don't believe in nothing. They got burned or whatever. I can't think of the word right now. Reincarnated or whatever. Not reincarnated. They ain't going to the ground. They got burned. But they ain't believe in nothing. It's like, why would you want that? Like, why would you just want to believe in nothing? That's cool. But you live in heaven, paradise. That's what they believe. They believe there's different paradises. About the Jewish them worlds. There's like a world of empathy. It's not actually worlds. It's a world of empathy, but world of something else. And like there's angels. You can be touched by an angel. That's what the whole 13th Petal Rose book talks about. I hope you read, man. It's good to read. I haven't read that much. I just audiobooks, so you just listen to books or listen to them on YouTube. I do that sometimes, but now, like, who got time to do any of that for everyone? It's always busy. You work, come home, do the same thing, hang out with your loved ones, and then you back to work. Same day. It's like, especially if you just living to get by, it's rough, but, you know. You gotta try to go on vacations, go have fun because I forget there was like this thing where there was a bunch of beads and it's like it's 95% of your life you sleep, the other 45% you work, the other 25% you eat. It was like how much time you really have for yourself. That's why it's kind of like, damn, like, do I want to believe in Jesus for the rest of my life, or do I want to believe there's a heaven and hell? Or do I just want to believe I just keep going into the next body and shit go on forever? It just never stops. There's no ending. Boom, boom. But then who knows? You might have a rough life. Like, say, my next life's going to be like, I live till I'm 14, then I get stabbed and fucking raped in my ass or some shit. That's one of my lives. You gotta have, who knows what kind of life you have. Like, if you just got mad lives. or you could just go straight to heaven. Like that'd be dope. Chilling with your loved ones. I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, it's like, and then who knows? Maybe go to hell. Like whatever you did, you go to hell. But I was thinking that too. Like I forget Biggie said, "Fuck going to heavens with the goody goody dressed in white, or like black Tims and black hoodies." So like you in hell with all the crazy killers and whores and fucking just partying and just like got your Tims and hoodie on, smoking a blunt, chilling. Nah, it's like you probably burn for eternity. Who knows? That's my analysis on that situation. But I just want to live my best life. Sick of being cooped in a box. So that's why I was away. That's why I made 2 episodes and I just stopped. Took a little. I went away for a little month for like a fine I didn't pay. I went to court. I just forgot to go to court. I wouldn't even want to go went away, but I didn't forget. I didn't get up, and then I was gonna get up, but I didn't want to drive there because of the situation. So I'm like, whatever. So I went away for a little month. It was rough. Who wants to be away from all your people, worried about shit? It's not cool. I don't really want to talk too much about that. Oh, something I want to talk about. Just I like love. I like talking about love. I don't know why. I just feel like there should be no hate and like anger and aggression and like all that stuff in the world. Like I don't know, envy, the 7 deadly sins, like wrath, what is it? Envy. I forget. Think of like the anime movie. I still can't even think of like 7 deadly sins. Yeah. So that's why I started making episodes, and like I'm ready to bounce back, make a couple maybe. It's hard to do other stuff. Like I said, you don't really got a lot of time on your hands. I just want to do fun stuff, but like yeah, I'm into this. I do like doing it. I heard someone talking about it. I mean, I mess around with people and say it's my theory, but did you ever think why 1 times 0 is 0? Why isn't 1 times 0 1? Like 1 times 0 should be 1. Where did the 1 go? Where did the energy of the 1 go? Like the 1 should be there. 1 times 1 should be 2. There's 2 1s, it should be 2. Like the whole mathematical system is just fraud, and it's for the system. It's like to get over on you, so that way when you go to the bank, like they give you less money than you really should get. Like they could say 100 times 100 is 200. I guess I'm $200, but you can't, right? But you could. 1 times 0 is 0. We're the one they're trying to get money off you. I feel like that's what I heard. I don't know, but think about that. Think about it real hard. I hope everybody's enjoying their summer. Like, I know I'm enjoying mine for the most part. I wanted to do a little more, but it is what it is. It's not over yet. Um, my fault for not having a guest too. It's hard to get people to even come on your podcast, especially when it's not like big or nothing. Like if I had 1 million views and 200 episodes, I'm sure people would be trying to come on. But it's cool because I could get there. Let me see. The purple. Maybe I should shut the lights off. So I gotta have this all set up next time. Like put a candle, shut the lights off, have a little music in the background. Hold up. There There we go. Set the ambiance. Have it blue. So yeah, I like talking about relationships too. I don't know why. Sometimes it be stressful, but I want some people to really think about the one times one should be two, and one times zero should be one. Where did the energy of one go? Why is that? Alright, one plus zero is one. But what happened to one times zero? You're timesing it because you're timesing it by nothing but your one. Where the one go? I want to know. But yeah, I would like for someone to hop on this episode. Next episode, I was supposed to stream this to Facebook too, so that way they can go right to Facebook. But I think I only got YouTube. Yeah, I don't even think I can change it right now. Let's see. Yeah, so good. Just have it on YouTube for right now and post it on the Facebook. That will work. But what else can we talk about on this lovely Friday? I don't really do too much, man. I don't go out no more unless with my girl. We really don't go out too much, man. It's crazy because like sometimes you go through life, it's like there's not a lot of ups, and there's not a lot of downs. Like it go either way. It's like you can't have a great life all the time, but you gotta try to make the best of it, right? So it's hard. Sometimes you think like, damn, my life's not that bad. Some people are handicapped, and some people are mentally challenged. Some people do mental health. Some people, that's why I just try to make the best of my life. Cause like my situation is great now, but it's been real bad. I pray my ass off, and I'm accomplishing a lot now that I did in the past, and like I accomplished a couple things, but you just always gotta think about that. Like, when things are bad, you know what I'm saying, hold on because they get better. And when things are good, you gotta enjoy them, right? Because they don't last forever. So, you think about that. Yeah, back to relationships. So, like, it's never to be better to be loved and lost or loved. No, it's better to love than have. No, it's better to love and lost than not loved at all, right? But we ain't gonna talk about that. Let's talk about like what would you rather do? Like, would you rather be in a relationship or would you rather be single? This is a good question. I wish there was someone on my feed right now, like a guest, so like I could literally just sit there and play 21 questions. Even though that's me and my girl's thing, but just cause like so much to do. Like I just I'm about to make a bucket list for real. That's what you gotta do. Make a bucket list. You know what I'm saying? Start checking off them things before we get old. Make a bucket list. Work on your credit if your credit's bad. Work, fuck with them stocks and bonds. Um, get a trust fund if you can. Get some bonds. Bonds is more for long term. Crypto is short term and long term. Stocks is more. It depends if you day trade. You want to pump in and pump out real fast and make a little money, or you want to keep it. Bonds are long term. Stocks and crypto can be short term, but work on that. Start getting into that. It's easy, man. Coinbase. You get Coinbase, get on there. They got like little tutorials walk you through. You earn a little crypto. You gotta start somewhere, man. Think about credit. Like that's what I'm gonna teach my son. Like credit. Um, you know, stocks, bonds, getting a trust fund, Roth IRAs, LLCs. You know, EIM numbers, all that stuff. Like that's stuff they should be teaching in school instead of all the bullshit they teach and the lies they teach for real. But yeah, I think I'm gonna cut this in like a half hour. How about them Phillies blowing it tonight, man? It was up 7-4. They ended up losing 8-7. Lost my little ticket. I'm on a losing streak, man. I had one close win of it like a couple like weeks ago. I picked the under instead of the over and blew it. I always pick the over. I don't know why. That one time you think different, make a different pick. You're like, oh, they have a low scoring game. Let me make a low scoring. Let me pick the under. Boom, they get the over. Of course, you would have hit for like 4 stacks. You're like, oh man, chasing. That's one thing about gambling. You know what I'm saying? You win sometimes, you lose sometimes, but when you're losing, you start chasing. Like, I gotta get my money back. I want to win. And it's like, no, bro, don't do it. Try to maintain it now, like bet a little 100 a week or something like that, and just keep it cap it right there. Yeah. So I was like trying something new, so I'm thinking maybe this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have one episode, boom, with a guest, maybe do my haircut thing, you know, and then boom, I'm gonna try something new. So one episode is the haircut thing, might be me and a guest, it might be me doing a haircut little tutorial, and then my little trivia boom, you know, about that already. That's the 3 songs you could really call if you could guess the 3 songs and artists, and I will cash up you a dub, $20 that is, and you know, and then I'm gonna have one episode where it's just me chopping it up with a little meditation on there because I try to meditate and pray. It's good, man. Like that's another thing about the whole like the Bible basically structured before leaving Earth. So like any book, like it just teach you how to live a better life, like be a better person. So there's nothing wrong to it. Like if you're sitting there, I don't believe in this, I don't believe in that. There's nothing happens. You don't got no faith in nothing. Then like, what's your life worth living for? Maybe that's not why you're not doing good because you don't got something to pray about and meditate and be spiritual and like try to live a better life every day when you wake up. Try to push yourself to do better, do something you didn't do the day before. Like keep it moving, keep focused, stay positive, all that stuff, man. Try to do that. I want this to blow up a little bit. Like just start sharing it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, go on Spotify, give me a like. Put it to your library, listen to it a little bit, and I want to start um a fundraiser for like mental health awareness and like to put the money will go towards like better doctors so you get into a doctor faster. Some people can't get in, they go on to hospitals, all that stuff. So I'm gonna start a fundraiser for that. And for people for when they come home from being incarcerated from jail, that they can have money to like get back on their feet. I'd like to start a fundraiser for that. So any sharing, like and listening, maybe a little cancer fundraiser too or something like that. I don't know. But any shares, likes, listens, views will help me towards that cause because that's what I like to do eventually. You want to hop on if you got something you want to promote anything, just like get with me. Gotta start somewhere, right? But yeah, I wanted to, wanted my best friend to take a shower, but she in there sleeping probably. And now I'm just bored. That's why I did this little episode. I got another ticket into watching the game. I think it's the Marlins game versus the Houston Astros and the Red Sox versus whoever. Probably gonna lose. But the thing with tickets is that you can put in like $20, $10 to $20, and you can win like a couple thousand. So it's like not a lot to lose and a lot to gain if you know how to pick your tickets. Like people be hitting on them Jones all the time. If you like that, I'll probably do something like that too on some episodes. Like I'll post my picks and you can see if you want to hop on that. Like I would like to get into that because like if I'm winning, you winning, we winning together. I don't know. I keep getting ideas as I go. Like, so one episode is gonna be, the barbershop thing, a guest, the trivia, a recap, boom. Then I'm gonna make one episode with just me, straight 1-on-1, 1v1. I'm saying 212 and it up. Then a little meditation. I'm gonna start getting into that too. Making my own, which is hard because like you gotta have this smooth, quiet, relaxing voice, and then you gotta have good music. It gotta be the right, you know, volume. And I just made one like 2 days ago, but I didn't do the whole video thing. I just did the audio, and I'm gonna post that one anyways. I'll probably leave it running for a little bit, see if it gets any views, and then take it off when I make a new one or something. I don't know. I'm just going as they come, man. Just trying to occupy my time with positive things, get some kind of habits. That's another thing. If you're struggling, you know what I'm saying, like going through a rough time, like just try to think positive. It's hard to think positive sometimes, right? You get thoughts and you don't know exactly what to think about, or you're thinking all these negative things. So like, try to find things to occupy your time. If you can't not think about them things, like draw, go bike riding, go for a run, go to the gym, exercise, uh, listen to audiobooks. You could do find a hobby, anything you want to do, sports. There's so many things. Like, don't consume yourself and consume yourself with your thoughts and negativity and hanging around people. Like I posted something the other day, like it's who you surround yourself with. Like if you're surrounding yourself with negative people that's doing dumb shit and still living like they're a teenager when they're 30, it's like, no, bro. No, chalk that up. You gotta go hang around people that's like doing something with themselves, going to the gym. No, it's like doing anything. I don't know, but I'm gonna chop this one for the half hour. Holla at me if you want a guest. You want to come on a little podcast, chop it up, 212 a little bit about something, interesting, fun, funny, people nowadays that act like they ain't got no time to do nothing. I get it. I was just talking about it, but like, show some love. Show some love. This joint used to be my little barbershop, but now it's a little studio office type thing. I'm probably switching back to barbershop, and I'm in the shop now too. Holla at Flawless Cuts, you know what I'm saying? By Alexander, my boy. Um, Come in, Flawless Cuts on New Falls Road. I think it is 1457. Yeah, 1457. I think New Falls Road. Flawless Cuts. Everybody sharp in there. Ask for Dave, AB, Mark. You know what I'm saying? Any of the guys. Yeah, shout out Alex, she the owner. Come through and holla at me, you know what I'm saying? Tune in, leave a message, give me a call, view it, share it, like it, all that. And I need ideas. Like it's hard to come up with something every day, like something to post, something to talk about. I need guests. I need everything. Give me all the money in the world. I could get a girl, make her my wife. Think twice before I make a move that might fuck up my life. It's a fight every day. Like they say, cheaters never prosper. Taking shortcuts you never win. I felt like I was made to lose from the beginning. There's always a loophole in everything. But you gotta take a chance. I get a bad girl, you gotta take a chance to take a dance. Ask for a dance, or you gotta dance and move when you stick. Cause sometimes you get a hit with the stick. Blick, blick. That's like a little freestyle session. Nah, alright, I'm done. Highlight your boy, man. You know the name. Come on, Jenks, get out of here. You know the name, man. Holla at me. Like I said, stay positive, stay blessed. Try to do better things with your life, man. You only live once, or you might live a million times, or who knows? You won't go to heaven. Don't commit them sins. All right, man. This is you know the name, man. It's HD Cuss. That is HD underscore KUTZ. See ya. Get.